Welcome to the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation's Nutrient Management Plan Writing Module training. This video will cover how to create a new plan in the module. Once you have logged in to the system to create a new plan, simply click the Create New Plan button in the top right corner of your screen. This will open up some information that you have to fill in regarding what type of plan it is and who the plan is for. Currently, we only have agriculture plans in the module, so it will default to agriculture. Anything that has a red asterisk next to it is required information. You can see that when you hover your mouse above it. The nutrient management plan subtype is for you, the planner, to help organize your plans. This won't show up anywhere else on the plan, but we'll let you know what type you're looking at. These include biosolids, cost share, local ordinance, other, resource management plans, state lands, tax credit, USDA, voluntary, and Virginia pollution abatement. You can only select one, so select the one that most likely will cover what you're looking at. For this example, we'll use voluntary. The next box to fill out is district. The Nutrient Management Plan Writing module is part of the DCR's Conservation Application Suite, which houses the plan writing information, the resource management planning function, the conservation planning function, and the Virginia Cost Share Systems BMP tracking information. And while we won't share specifics relating to each of those different types of functions, we do share one mapping unit and participant information. And so filling out the districts in the mapping function will help zoom you to the county that you will most likely be writing your plan in. So even if your farmer isn't planning on participating in cost share, in conservation planning, we do want you to fill out what district it's in. This is part of the process of when you create your login. We'll let you know that you need to tell us what districts you're looking at. If you need to know what counties are tied to what districts, please contact us during that process and we'll get you set up squarely. The next information to fill out here is the program year. It will default to the current program year, which is July 1 through June 30th. It's the state year. We're in program year 2025. You can edit this, but it's recommended that it sticks to the current year. I'm going to quick switch my districts as well. The last two pieces of information to fill out in here is your plan begin and expiration date, and this is what is considered the lifespan of the plan. So this is when you're ready to complete the plan, what cropping year you're really looking at. I'm going to start this plan in, say, April 15th, when I expect to get this plan done and turned over to the farmer. It will default to 3 years. You can change your default settings in My Accounts, which is up here. We'll go over that information in a later video. You can also just type in if you want it to be a 5-year plan. If you're working in a hay pasture situation, they can be written for 5 years. Some commercial fertilizer plans can be written for 1 year. So you can certainly edit those options if needed, but currently mine is set to a 3-year default. Once you have all that information filled out, click Next, and it will take you to the Primary Participant tab. As I said earlier, we share participants over all of the applications in CAS. So if the farmer has participated in BACS, their information will be in here, and it would simply be you typing in their name, their entity name, and the information will pop up, which you can select. However, if they are not in the system, that is no problem. You can create new participant, which will take you to a different tab. First, you'll have to select the role. You have owner, operator, writer. None of them really change the difference of it. I usually select operator since it is the person who has operational control over the farm. You can either enter the business name or the first and last name. You see there's no asterisks over here, but you can't move on until you enter one. And when you enter the first name, it will automatically blank out the business name and vice versa. You don't have to enter an email, but if you have an address you'd like to add in there, try and type it in as a correct email address, you can certainly do that. Once you have completed that information, click Next. It will take you to the participant address. You'll also see this tab in participants who are already in the system. If you need to create a new address, you can certainly do that in there. You'll type in whatever is the best contact address for that farmer. And it doesn't have to be an in-state Virginia address. If they have an address in Tennessee, North Carolina, Honolulu, you can enter whatever address is best for them. Phone numbers are not required, but they can be there if you so choose to fill them out. Once you complete all that information, you'll end in this step 4, the review, where you check over to make sure everything is how you would like it relating to plan type and participant information. And the final step is to accept agreement and finish. A box will open that states this information isn't the DCR's information. It's not you, the plan writer's information. It's the farmer's information. And if they so choose to move that information elsewhere, we have to abide by that. So once you read this statement in full, click I understand and finish, and that will take you to the plan writing portion of the module.